Welcome back. Many people are living longer, and here in Lexington, there's a wonderful resource on aging at the UK Sanders Brown Center. And here to tell us more about some of the efforts through that facility, and also to tell us about a way that some seniors who are filling their years with life are being recognized, we're pleased to welcome Cheryl Feigl and Tom Dupree from the Sanders Brown Foundation Board. Thank you both for being with us today.
Thanks for having us.
We'll start with folks who may not be familiar with what Sanders Brown does. Tell us a little bit about some of the center's goals and activities.
Well, the mission of the Sanders Brown Center on Aging is actually to try and help do research that will help seniors have a better quality of life, to deal with some of the issues that seniors typically deal with in later years, some of the degenerative neurological problems that they deal with.
And Tom, I know that people may hear about the center and think that it's just for seniors, but some of us who are adults and not quite in that category, there's important things for us to know about aging as well.
It's the big problem that people are going to be already are dealing with, and from our generation, the people who are 40s and 50s need to understand about Alzheimer's. And the Sanders Brown Center on Aging is doing some of the most cutting-edge research in the world on degenerative diseases, specifically things like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. But what they're learning is actually being useful in other things. And a lot of us don't realize what an incredible resource it is.
And there are several things coming up on how you can get involved with some of the events going on through Sanders Brown. One of the things that's pretty exciting is the recognition of senior stars and centenarians. Tell us a little bit about that.
What we try to do is identify seniors across the state that exemplify graceful aging by staying engaged in either their profession or in community service and continue to live a full life. And so we look for those people to serve as inspiration for other elderly folks. And each year we try to identify those from across the state, and we accept nominations from all over the state. The letters typically go out to the judge executives, but we are looking for nominations coming in from the community to help us find those folks. And you can make a nomination by going to the Sanders Brown website.
And you see that there at the bottom of your screen.
Which is on the bottom of the screen. And the deadline for the nominations is June 30th. And so we're looking forward to hearing about all those special folks out there in those communities that have just been a real inspiration to others.
And the recipients of these honors will be recognized at a big event in the fall.
That's right. We have our annual dinner, which is a big fundraiser, probably the biggest fundraiser that we do throughout the year, on September 7th. And our featured speaker for that is Jim Host, who is the founding chairman of the Alltech FEI World Games. And so he's going to share a little information about that. And we have one of our very special hosts with us here today, too, Tom Dupree, with Dupree Financial. And so we're very appreciative that he is able to help us put this dinner on and award these really special seniors.
And you were saying something, Tom, earlier in the break that I think is a good parting message for our viewers, that when you see someone dealing with Alzheimer's or some of the issues of aging, that really inspires you to learn more and do more.
There's nothing that affects you more than having a friend or a loved one, a family member perhaps, be affected by this. It is very hard on the family. It's very debilitating. It changes the person's personality, and there's a lot of help that we're able to offer people through the Sanders Brown Center on Aging.
Well, certainly a wonderful resource right here in our own community. So hopefully you'll go to the website, learn more about the work being done there, and support any of these events if you can. Thank you both for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Very much.
We'll be right back.